Hello, screenwriters. We are back for another episode of Watch Me Write, where every week I write 5 pages from my first screenplay, then I discuss the previous 5 pages. This week, we're going to talk about pages 56 through 60. We haven't seen Alonzo in a while since Damon's murder. Of course, we saw him the night before when they jumped Damon. The boys, Chris, Kafella, and Jamal decide to pay Alonzo a visit at his workplace. As you know, Alonzo is kind of like the unofficial leader of the team. He's the much older one, more level-headed one. So the boys go to him for directions on what to do next because they're nervous. The cops might think that they murdered Damon if they find out that they jumped him the night before. While the boys and Alonzo are having a conversation, the main concern is the security footage from Mr. Han's Deli. The boys are concerned that the night that they jumped Damon, it wasn't too far away from Mr. Han's Deli, and there might be security footage of them jumping Damon. Alonzo's not too concerned because Alonzo's figured that, okay, if the cops got a hold of that footage, the cops will be in front of them right now arresting them. So the boys want to devise a plan how to try and get that footage before the cops do. While the boys are having that conversation, we jump straight into the police precinct where Andrew and Wallace are having their own conversation about getting that security footage from Mr. Hans. I'm not sure if you remember in the earlier pages, Andrew threatened Mr. Hans to have that footage to him. If you remember, Mr. Hans told Andrew that he doesn't have the security footage at the location. Even though the cameras are there, the actual footage is recorded remotely. We jump back into the boys having a conversation in front of Alonzo's workplace. And guess who comes walking up? It's Lawrence. If you remember, Lawrence is Damon's best friend. He's on a mission to try to find out who killed his best friend. He has some ideas, but he's not 100% sure. He walks up to the boys. Alonzo assures Lawrence that him and his friends had nothing to do with Damon's murder. However, Jamal, being the hothead that he is, he lights fire to the fuel. He tells Lawrence that maybe Damon deserved to be killed. A fight is about to happen, then the detectives come driving up to the scene. After the detectives come up on the scene, Lawrence walks away. Now the detectives have the boys in front of them. The detectives begin to question the boys. They ask them about an altercation with Damon. Okay, so now, if you remember, the detectives don't know about the jumping. Now, the boys, they're not sure because they don't know what the detectives know. If you remember, there was 3 altercations, right? There's obviously the jumping before the night Damon got murdered. Then there's when Damon attacked Kafella with a beer bottle. And then there's the incident where Damon and Jamal was about to get into it. So Alonzo, being the smart one that he is, he asks the detectives, what altercation? We end the pages with the detectives having a conversation with the boys. The question now is, who will get to that security footage first? That is it for pages 56 through 60. Next up are pages 61 through 65. Like this video and subscribe. If you think about writing your first screenplay, go to your favorite app store, download Stratword. Fade out.